One of the biggest challenges of the pandemic has been the availability of reliable testing. Well, now a new test is available called T-Detect COVID. It's the first and only T-cell test for consumers to detect whether they have had recent or even past COVID-19 infection. Joining us to discuss the impact on this new breakthrough test is Dr. Lance Baldo, Chief Medical Officer at Adaptive Biotechnologies, who developed the test, along with Diana Berendt, founder of Survivor Corps, a grassroots movement of COVID-19 survivors who support the rising number of people impacted by the long-term effects of the virus. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Hi, thanks so much for having us on.
Our pleasure. Dr. Baldo, I would love to start with you. Could you tell us about this new test and how it works?
Yes, Michaela. So just excited to be able to report that after months of research and literally building on years of innovation in partnership with Microsoft, just this past Friday, the FDA issued what's called an emergency use authorization for T-Detect COVID. And this is the first clinical test that looks at T cells to be able to diagnose a past disease. And in this case, it's COVID-19. For more information or be able to order the test, you simply go to t-detect.com, where you can get more information about T cells or order the test, and everything can be done online with the exception of the blood draw. So this is a blood-based test, and so for that you can either simply choose to go to one of about 2,000 LabCorp service centers around the country, or if you prefer to stay home, you can just indicate that you'd like to have a mobile blood draw professional come to you. And then about 7 to 10 days later, via secure portal, you get a result, and that result will tell you whether or not you had COVID-19 in the past based on what your T cells told us.
I think that's fantastic, because so many are wondering, even before we heard about the pandemic kind of really hitting hard in our own area, they think back to that past winter and they're like, oh, did I have it? What was that it? Diana, how does this test help people who suspect that they had it?
Exactly. So this is actually today, 1 year ago, was the day that I got exposed to COVID. And I had to fight tooth and nail in order to get tested, and I was incredibly lucky to finally get that test, but I was very unusual. I was in the vast minority. Most people were not able to get tested, and the tests were often faulty, those that people were able to find. And so there are so many people who are unsure of whether or not they had COVID, and that information is really important, because what we've learned, unfortunately, is that surviving COVID does not mean recovering from COVID. This is a virus that, through its the vascular damage and inflammatory damage, it can truly impact and, irreversibly damage any single organ in your body that relies on blood flow, which is, by the way, all of them. And so having that piece of information of whether or not you had COVID before is really vital, especially as we look forward to a more complex landscape in the future. As patients, we need to really be stewards of our own data. And this is a really important piece of that puzzle. I mean, this is, when you think about it, this is like the Human Genome Project of the immune system. I mean, it's really quite incredible and important as a patient to be as well informed about your own unique immunological fingerprints.
And Dr. Baldo, of course you want to have an answer to that question if going forward a doctor asks you if you've ever had it, but why is it important to know that you've had COVID-19?
A year into the pandemic, we're still discovering things that are happening in people that did suffer from COVID-19 in the past. And you want to be an informed person. You want to be an informed patient. And you want to be able to establish that you, in fact, did, or in some cases didn't, have COVID-19 in the past. And that's one of the ways that a test like T-Detect COVID can be used.
Well, it's remarkable information, and we love to see these advancements happening. Thank you both so much. And Diana, thanks for continuing to support those survivors out there. So thank you again. And if you'd like more information on this topic, all you have to do is visit our website, roadshow.com.